ba ba ba. Ah, ba 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 ba. Hello there, and welcome to the latest Streamulus. I'm Sconchulus, and hello. I can't hide I can't hide what's going on inside. I am very distraught. We're gonna have a good stream tonight, but the word on the street, you can see it on the home screen here if you do your sleuthing. Happy end. The time has come. We can't deny it. There is an elephant in the room that we must address. This is the final card pack in TEPPEN. And it's not just the subtle hints here that we're going off of. They are ending sale of all of their jewel bonus packs. On the 14th, there isn't a new one coming. And most damning of all is the Grand Prix is not giving out new pack tickets. So, I hate to be a doom poster, but this is kind of legit. This is kind of, the writing is on the wall, and it has been for a couple of months now. When Eternal Heroes got here, I believe the pack was called Until Next Time Heroes. The season was called Until Next Time. So it's impossible to really deny what is in front of us here. It's very possible that TEPPEN is going to continue. Who knows what standard is going to look like, if there is going to be a standard. But I want to keep streaming. I want to keep doing stuff with this channel. I love hanging out with you guys. I love this community so much. So this isn't going to be the end of the Sconchulus channel. And I don't think TEPPEN is immediately ending. I think we'll have a couple more months of some form of standard where they just rotate limited or something. Who knows what's going to happen. But anyway, I've explained the situation enough. We got to do our karaoke intro song. I can think of no song more fitting than a very sad song about somebody dying. And a song about the color black. So let's get it. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, "Son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned?" He said, "So will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made. Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade." I can't sing this next part, but I'm gonna try. This next part's really hard to sing. I am actually tearing up. I didn't think I would. This song is too sad. It was a bad idea to sing. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, "Son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned?" Oh, you know we're going to the chorus for this one. You know we're singing more than just the intro. What's up, everybody? It's the end of TEPPEN. It's the final new season. I'm heartbroken. Sometimes I get the feeling she's watching over me, and other times I feel like I should go. And through it all, the rise and fall, the bodies in the street. And when you're gone, we want you all to know we'll carry on. I can't sing this right now, I'm too sad. A memory will carry on. We'll carry on. And can't contain it. The anthem won't explain it. Alright, that's as much as I can sing. So if you didn't catch me at the start, it seems like this is the end of TEPPEN. It doesn't seem like the game is going to end of service, but we are at the final pack. I'm really sad about it. I sang a sad song, and I got too sad to sing the sad song. So let's just play some TEPPEN, hopefully feel a little better about what's happening. Thank you guys for coming out and putting up with my really bad karaoke. I already know what I'm singing for the next two. Hopefully they're a little better. Hopefully my voice is a little less sore. A little less. But now I must be Wesker. Hello. It's I, Wesker. Today we're playing my most iconic deck. The Revenge deck. The deck I'm known for. Alright, so we're ready to play some TEPPEN. Hello everybody. How do you guys feel about the end of TEPPEN? I'm really heartbroken. We're gonna try to still play some games, but as you can see, I started off really sad. So the deal with Sigma, with Dark Destruction, is that this is a slow advantage-based deck that gets a ton of late-game momentum, specifically from, traditionally it gets it from My Harmonica, but these days the momentum comes from Sigma. And what happened? I guess it's impossible to deny it, Oracle, but the end is here. You can see it right here. There's signs right in front of us. It says right here, the time has come, happy end. But if we dig a little deeper, it's probably not going to end of service, but this is the final pack. If you go to the Jewel Shop, you can see it ends on the 14th, and there is not a new one coming, which is a huge signifier of the end. If you look at the TEPPEN roadmap, they post a roadmap every month. I don't know if I can pull it up here. But they post a roadmap every month of what's coming in the month, and no new pack is coming to replace this one. And more importantly, there is not a new pack countdown. If you go to Coliseum and look at Grand Prix, if you go to Check Rules and you look at the rewards, we don't get any new pack tickets. It is the final new pack. So we're going to try and enjoy it while we can. We're not going to miss any streams. Like, even if I'm, like, deathly sick, I'm still streaming every week. Under no circumstances is there going to be any content missed, because this is what I'm here for. I'm here to play TEPPEN and document the game in its final hours. It hasn't been announced yet, but everybody expects that there will be some type of continuation for at least another month or two. Another couple, 2 or 3 months. Some form of standard hopefully will be there. It won't just be port match, I hope, because I like standard better. But yeah, you can tell I'm really sad about this. I care a lot. I'm just happy it made it this far. Yeah, I'm happy that I got to play the game as much as I did. I'm happy that we got to have this great community. I'm happy that I got to express myself with all you guys and be a part of this cool-ass game. This is one of the things that I will regret the least of spending my time with on Earth. It's playing TEPPEN. It's one of the things that's made me the most happy. So let's try and keep on with a happy note and play some games, y'all. So the game plan with Sigma is to build your revenge count so that you can... I'm gonna go blow my nose. I'll be back in like 1 minute, guys. Alright, I'm back. I'm sad I missed the first 2 years. If I had been able to play all 6 years, that would have been so awesome. Yeah, I also played for 4 years. The best 4 years ever. So the game plan with Revenge is to build your revenge count. We do that in any way possible. So the most efficient way is to do a little bit of aggro at the start to play down Sigma at the very moment the match starts to get some pressure on. And then Sigma, or whatever unit they play, should fall into the 6 HP range. If they trade with Sigma, it'll go down to below 6. Power to Annihilate All is the fastest way to build revenge count while maintaining pressure. It's just the most efficient card for revenge. The only problem is that it makes you play a bunch of revenge units, and it makes you also want to play a bunch of actions, so sometimes you might possibly brick, which is why we're playing fewer My Harmonica. We gotta hope we draw it, because sometimes a problem with this deck is that it never actually gets through all of its cards, so it's very possible that you don't see some of your legendaries. Like, you might never see Zeke's in a match. You might never see the Revenge Sigmas unless you're adding them right away. But this deck is a destroy-based control deck that aims to win either late game with its Sigmas or through timeout, life scam with Ninetales. It's a very straightforward deck. It's all about just destroying everything your opponent has until your slow advantage whittles them down. There's a couple of big plays. The biggest play is Zeke's. This is an important card to draw. If you draw this card, your chances of winning go up a lot, I feel like. And then we're playing this guy just because he's fun. He's a fun new card to use for limited, and he goes with Power to Annihilate All. I'm maxed out on every revenge card that I think is reasonable in the deck, and we're playing every revenge legendary. Because we want triple of this. We are also going to play some Despair Whale Perish tonight. I think that this deck is much better than Revenge. Revenge kind of struggles in a lot of matchups. Like, if you up against a green player who has Seal, like the Yawn deck that Rob plays with the triple Light-Defying Light, Seal, and triple CL, it's really hard to win if your starting plays get sealed, but Despair Whale Perish doesn't lose to basically any counter tech. You can go crazy with like K Faraday banishing all your graveyard, and you will still be able to run your game plan with Despair, and still win, and still time them out, and still life scam with Curse Extraction. Arguably the strongest black card of all time. I'm just wondering what they do for ranked. I'm sure Adventure Mode will be fully running, but that's my biggest concern. I will be very sad if ranked ends. If it's just the game continues with no ranked, I guess that's acceptable. I'll become a point match channel, and we will eventually start streaming console games. I am immediately looking into getting a nice laptop to stream console games. I know most people won't continue watching because most of you are here for TEPPEN, but those of you that do stay and do want funny whiteboard YouTuber that you watch regularly to continue being online, I will still be here in some form. There might be a break for a month if there's no new TEPPEN, but we will return and play like Nintendo games or something, if we must. If worse comes to worse and TEPPEN is no longer like fun to play, is no longer playable, we might dabble in adventure too. My dream is that they announce TEPPEN Eternal, you know. Would I be interested in playing Mega Man Battle Network? I've played the first one, so I would probably... I'm in the middle of the second one, but then I dropped it. I would love to do a Let's Play of Battle Network. We would probably start with the third game, because I would finish the second game, then we would continue with the third game. Those are super fun, chill. Most mobile card games rank go down after no support, but not always. So I'm curious. Yeah, I guess there's other card games have had this happen, where like Shadowverse has had its ranked mode end, and there's still like a PvP mode or something. So maybe we'll end up sort of like that. But yeah, I think Capcom games are really likely. I know I want to get console gaming ready in time for Resident Evil Requiem. That's one of the first games I want to stream for console games. Okay, so talking about how Despair works, this deck is similarly a bit of a control deck. It does remove everything your opponent's going for, but it removes it through much more complicated interaction. I mean, not much more complicated, but like more different interaction than destroys. The main way you remove stuff is with Devlet. Her blocking power thing can remove any unit with any amount of HP pretty much. She can remove a 20 HP unit with any attack stat, and it doesn't matter. 20 HP removal spell. It's awesome. She's also your best aggro card. If you draw this card in your first hand, you should always play her the moment the game starts. Well, not the moment the game starts. You play her at 5 MP, and then the next thing you do is you play another 4 MP unit right before her attack cycle connects. That's the best aggro start for Despair Whale Perish, and most decks are going to start taking damage immediately. And if you're taking damage against Despair Whale Perish, you're already losing against Despair Whale Perish. Because the game plan of the deck is to run the clock with Curse Extraction, end at 30 life points, and your opponent at between 15 and 0. Although as little as 20 is enough to win, because you're going to end at 30 most games. Let's see. Cicel is an important life gain card and an important removal spell. Like, this is one of your best set it and forget it cards. Just a good way to push advantage, but not put on pressure. Like, he rarely does put on a lot of pressure, just with the heal and... I've been playing... So, 2 people are recommending Snap. I've heard the card acquisition is bad. I really care about card acquisition. Like, that's one of the things that's made me enjoy TEPPEN, is that I can get the cards easily. I might have to download Marvel Snap later and check it out, just so we have a card game to play. Because I'm not that good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel might be in the future as well. But I don't think people like that as much as they do Snap and TEPPEN. Then it's not as likely that I break into, like, the actual scene with Master Duel. Hello there. Hello, Owaito. We're taking our time getting into actual games today because I had to get really sad with everybody. I sang a My Chemical Romance song and it made me cry. It was a bad idea for the song to sing. So welcome to the Black Parade, everybody. No, I don't like that card. The Incense of Doom, I feel like it's do nothing in a lot of matchups. Like, for the majority of matchups, it's not going to do anything. And then in the chance, like, I feel like I want every slot in my deck. I don't have room for it, basically. We'll talk more about this deck later when we get to it. We've done a, like, half a deck profile. It's a complicated deck. We'll talk about it when we get to it. We're going to start with Revenge. The deck that was requested. I can't just buy my way to all the cards in Marvel Snap. You can. You also have to own all the cards. You don't have to own all the cards, but not everybody likes that. Yeah, I like to own most of the cards. I like to have everything in my possession. Such as this dog. I would much rather they were my dog. I don't know if my Wesker impression is going to be as good tonight because my voice is a little throaty. My voice is a little hoarse. A little horsey. A little sore. We're just gonna play some TEPPEN, y'all. Let's game it up. Let's chill out and game. How do I deal with that? Haha, you only got less than you wanted. Alright, that's a really good start. I'm feeling good now. I feel like as a content creator, I would also want to have all the cards, though. So maybe... But that's always been with me maining my game. Like, maybe if I were to play Marvel Snap, it would be, like, more of a side game, you know? This is a problem. Oh, yeah, we got it. Okay, we got it in there. That was close. Yay! We almost lost really early there. That's a fun interaction. See, that's a big reason that you gotta have Power to Annihilate. I mean, I don't know. It helps you deal with that. It's almost like having twice as many copies of Bath Beheading. One of the things that would make me less eager to try Marvel Snap is I'm not a big Marvel fan. I haven't even seen all the movies. Oh god, we just lost. Whatever. Let's just move on. We might as well just go next. Okay, we can do this at least. I wanted to do the other one, but we didn't have enough revenge units. Okay, let's see. We'll get rid of the one that's annoying. Oh, darn it. I don't have enough. Mere distractions are for taking down. I can still Wesker. I can still do the voice just fine. I just have to settle into it. Got to stop thinking about my sadness. That's not going to happen either. We got booty butt fucked. Marvelous Snap is less about the IP, more about the gameplay. Okay, the deck building is the main draw. That's what I like. I like deck building. That does sound interesting. I hear you only get like one copy of each card or something? Could be interesting. Oh, damn it. Alright, I should also let on that, I mean, we lost at the part where we got Great Divine Intervention, and then Luke was really hard to deal with. But I should say, I don't think that this deck is nearly as good. I got like a 5-win streak earlier, I felt amazing. But I've never gotten a 10-win streak with this deck. While Despair Whale Parish I've got like 2 10-win streaks with. I think Despair Whale Parish is a much, much better deck than Revenge. But Revenge is maybe a little bit easier, I don't know. I don't even know if that is necessarily true. It's very simple, you just play your cards down and you get advantage later. But you do have to balance your EX pocket, I guess. But I think it's much worse. Hi Scott and Chant, what's up? Let me think. The master is Galaxy Soup. What's up, Galaxy Soup? You don't have to move to Snap, but I recommend. I'm looking for like a second game to play with TEPPEN winding down. If there's less TEPPEN content, then I want something else to play with the channel. It will be harder to make content for TEPPEN if there's nothing new. Like if the next season comes out and there's no ranked, it will be hard for me to play TEPPEN, but I will play point match. That's just how it is. I will take what I can get with TEPPEN. Because the other card game I played, frickin' the one that my coworker wanted me to play that he got me into. How's your match going? We've only played one game so far. We took a while to get started because we were rambling about the fate of the world. I'd rather kill that guy. And then he also trades out, yes. Oh, okay, so I don't know if what is here, but we were planning to do, for the end of stream when we do our, like, alternative formats, we were planning to do... We were planning to play a two-face format, where your deck is monocolor, but you have to play a different colored hero art. So I've built, like, 4 decks for that. Snap is amazing. So 3 people have recommended Snap. Alright, I'll download tonight. I'll check it out. Because I'm very far from ready to be done playing card games. And I'm also not going back to Pokemon Pocket. That game was so not it. It just moves too fast. It's too expensive. If Snap is, like, affordable, that'll be a factor. Craziness. They surrendered? Pocket is dead to me. Pocket was really bad. I'm surprised you're not going back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Of all things. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really hard. Yu-Gi-Oh! Takes a lot. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fun. I don't know if people would be interested in watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Then I'll try to get up to date on Yu-Gi-Oh! But personally, I'm not as good at Yu-Gi-Oh! As like all of the other content creators. Yu-Gi-Oh! Could be like a once in a while thing, but I'm just not at that level with Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I'm like a pro Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. Like I can only learn like one deck at a time. It takes me a long time to learn a deck, and I don't learn like the most complicated version of the deck. I usually learn pretty easy decks, and then I play them at a pretty basic level. I'm not like at the cutting edge. I'm not like Lucas Sacco or MBT or anything, where I know everything that's going on. Mega Mewtwo Y, the fighting one. I liked I like the one that's the psychic type better. I like the one with the big head better. The punchy one always looked kind of weird. It wasn't my favorite one. Okay, I was worried that was a seal. $10 a month for everything in the game, for all the new stuff, for all the goods, doesn't sound too bad. Oh, the Big Head Mewtwo, that is the one I like. I like that one, yeah. That card, huh? We're just gonna kill him with Hero Art, I guess. I don't know if we'll see how good I am at Snap. If I'm like terrible and it takes me a long time to get like cool decks and I don't come up with anything cool, we'll see if it ends up being like a mainstay on the channel. Because I want to play games that I'm like able to like show off I'm good at. Like I don't want to play a game that I suck at, or that I'm not bringing anything new to. I guess just playing the game is what matters. Just making content, just hanging out with the bros. But I do like to bring something new to the table. I do like to innovate and have something to share. At least with TEPPEN I do. I don't know if that will always be the case. I'm not... The future of the channel is very much up in the air at the moment. It gives you a free deck every day for beginners? Okay, wait, what? That sounds real good. Okay, I'll be checking it out. I'll be checking out Snap tonight. I wrote it off for a long time because I was such a TEPPEN head. It's not hard to be decent in Snap. If you can do basic math and read the board, you're pretty much good. Okay. Interesting. An interesting skill set. Because I will admit, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! I can deck build in Yu-Gi-Oh! But, like, actually learning, like, the combos and stuff is so time-consuming and so difficult. Like, learning any new deck takes me a whole bunch of time. Play all the Mega Man X games. Wait, yes. A Mega Man fan cast. I've played every X game. I would love to replay all the X games. I still need to finish some of the classic games. So that would be that's an awesome idea. Those are the type of game that we could beat in like one sitting. So that's actually like an awesome idea. See okay. For a while, I was like sad. I was like, my channel's ending. All of my viewers will be left alone. But no, we'll keep doing stuff. I'm just warning you guys ahead of time. There might be a break in January. We might not stream for like a week or two in January, and then streaming might be every other week for a little bit. There might be a break coming with the TEPPEN changes. That's just me being realistic. I'm here to play TEPPEN at the moment, so it will be a little bit of a transition for me. I do want to give playing Binding of Isaac another shot. We did discuss TEPPEN not adding new content. We are, at this point, it hasn't been announced, so it is technically Doom posting. But all of the evidence seems to suggest that there will be no more new packs. Play Superman 64? But why? If they add it to NSO, I'll play it. I don't know if I would be willing to emulate such a game. I feel like I am worth more than... I feel like I'm better than that. Oh god, that transforms when a human dies. As long as I'm still playing Capcom games, you're pretty set. I was just looking at games that I was like thinking of playing. I do have DMC 1 downloaded on my Switch. I would love to play that at some point. I think that would be a fun throwback. Okay, people are supportive of playing other games. That makes me excited. That makes me very excited. So we can just become a Capcom channel, maybe Nintendo once in a while. But definitely a focus on Capcom. Like I said, I really want to play Resident Evil Requiem when that comes out. So there will still be scontulousness abound. Alright. No healing for you. Would I be interested in playing Mega Man X Minecraft? Actually, yes. That is an absolute yes. Why would I say no to that? Of course, yes. Especially if I could get, like, viewers to, like, join me and do it as, like, a campaign together. I guess there's a lot of fun ideas for content. But yes, Galaxy Soup, I'm not meaning to glaze over your question, but it does seem that this will be the final season, the final new season. Aw, Oracle, thank you. You're one of the people who I know the most as, like, a Teppener, so I'm glad that you especially are supportive of, like, new stuff. Thank you. That's such a sweet thing to say. That really makes me feel very appreciated and really makes me want to keep doing streaming and stuff. That makes me so excited. Oh my gosh, thank you, Oracle. I would need to have a realm. I will look into it. I will, when we get around to all thatness, there will be the exploration of the most fun version we can possibly have. It's probably time to drop this, even though I don't necessarily want to. Gotta keep myself from losing. We're way behind. Where is this info? Okay, I'll go, since there's more people here now, we'll discuss again. And admittedly, like I've said twice now, it hasn't been officially announced. It's possible that Ranked will continue in some form. If we're lucky, there is another season of Ranked, just like it cycles back through or something, you know, who knows what. There's ways they could do it to make it not end, but there's no, and it's still possible, like, as much as this is the denial stage, it is still possible for there to be a set, not next month, but like another month or two later, you know, it's possible. I wouldn't call it likely, but it's possible. I'm also trying to focus and not lose this match, which I think we've pretty much lost. If only I could charge 10 MP. That would be nuts. But yeah, we'll get back to the main menu and we'll talk about it in a second. We'll talk about my death as soon as this is necessary. I'm not Weskering as much as I would have liked, but such is the fate of a sad stream. I don't know if Wesker could even be sad. What would a sad Wesker sound like? Nothing. You would never hear such a thing, because it doesn't exist. Oh my god. Damn it. We actually had enough to kill that. Cool tech, but we lost. Yeah, the writing has been on the walls for a while. It's been hard to deny that this is coming. Ever since the pack initially dropped, people were saying, holy crap, this looks like it could and should be the final TEPPEN set. So to go over the evidence, you can see it right in front of you. The end of service for another card game I enjoy, on Myoji, was also announced recently. I think it's hard for card games to be profitable, so it's just not worth it. Yeah, the continuous development and TEPPEN being very free to play probably never helped. And there's only like a dozen whales for TEPPEN. There's not that many whales for TEPPEN. So the evidence is here in front of us. It says right here, Happy End is the current point match. And the recent ranked match was, there was another one that was like, well, this one is The Time Has Come. The first point match of the season was, Until Next Time, Heroes. Yeah, there's no hint of a follow-up. They really tied up all the loose ends pretty much. I got freaking Mega Man. Mega Man showed up. That's kind of always been the break glass moment. Mega Man showing up. Okay, so the evidence is there's no new pack coming to replace the SP packs. These are the big moneymaker for TEPPEN. These are where you get skins. There's nothing coming to replace that. So there's no way that they would not put one of those up if there wasn't another season coming. That's the most worrying one of all, where that one is like, oh my gosh, is it EOS time? Full EOS? I don't think it's full EOS. I think there will be still adventure and point matchup, possibly some form of ranked mode. But if you go to Grand Prix, you can check over here where pack tickets are distributed. You always get new pack tickets for winning in GP. There's none this time. Especially bringing all the heroes together like this with all the legendaries. Yeah, it was the greatest ending we could have ever had. This has been the coolest ending to any card game ever. No card game can ever be as cool as TEPPEN. We are the coolest of all time. We are one of the only games that had a good ending. Freaking things never have good endings. TEPPEN had an amazing ending. A happy ending. Everybody got every player got what they wanted. Every player got a card for their character. All of the cameos. Beautiful Joe helped save the day. Mega Man helped save the day. Frickin' Asura helped save the day. It's hard to deny that we went out with a bang. It's a good ending. But I'm not ready for it to end yet. We still have the whole month ahead of us. Maybe I'll be ready by the end of the month. But right now it is still quite it has been hitting me hard. So let's keep playing some Sigma. We're not doing super well with Sigma. I don't think this deck is that great. So we'll play the better black deck next. We'll play the best black deck, the final best black deck. And then I need to get my final episode of TEPPEN Deck Tech out. I need to make an episode for X, because he's the one that I've made the most episodes for. So the final episode of TEPPEN Deck Tech will be out before the end of the month. It will be about Chart Shot, obviously. So it's not like a must-watch or anything, but it's a must-make. It has to be made because I care. Because I want there to be one last episode of TEPPEN Deck Tech. And I want it to be about X. A fighting card game. It really is. Every time Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are like, we're like the fighting game of card games. I'm like, you don't have footsies. You don't have reactions like that. You don't even know. You don't even know about fighting card games, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. Yes, final episode about my favorite blue boy. It was a brilliant final episode. I need to brush up more on my lore. I don't even know all of what happened, but we did defeat Miria again in an even more epic way than the first time. We're at 2. I could pull that guy from the field. I could pull that one guy. Yeah, why not? Why not just play it now? Yeah. I could also pull him to pocket, but that would be not as good. It is when placed. That's really good. Alright, I'm going to keep getting sad whenever we talk about the current state. So hopefully we don't have to talk. I mean, we're probably going to keep having to talk about it. It's what the stream is about. It's what it's all about. The hokey pokey. You do yourself a... I can't even think of Wesker things to say. I'm too flabbergasted. That's what it's all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Okay, well, that was really bad. We only have 2 revenge. We've already used both of them. Gotta do this to get a revenge in there. The only card game where the game doesn't have turns. It's such a brilliant concept. No game will ever be as brilliant as TEPPEN. This will go down as my favorite game of all time, at least until something else comes out in the future. For now, this is by far my favorite game of all time. Dang, I was like thinking, I didn't think they would do another one, Jesus. Give me some time to think. But that's exactly what this deck... I mean, They're not even playing a version that punishes you for thinking. It's just this one card. Holy fuck. Nice try, okay. At least we trade out. We got sauced by Folu. Revenge is just so counterable. I mean, it's what I was asked to play, so it's what must have been played. But it's so counterable. So much stuff beats it. Literal number 2 behind Kingdom Hearts 2. I really want to play Kingdom Hearts one day. I haven't played it yet. That would also be a good... If it gets a Switch port of any kind, that's not the fucking cloud port, I would gladly play Kingdom Hearts on the channel here. Because I watched the frickin'... Very funny was the Snapcube fan dub of Kingdom Hearts. I didn't comprehend it very well, but the parts where they were like... Just good voice acting was funny, I guess. Basically is what it came down to. I liked the famous poop guy. That was my favorite character. Snapcube is just really funny. I wish I could be as funny as Snapcube. But I think part of their humor just has to do with there being a large group of people in a call together laughing. Like, if I had, like, 6 people here, these TEPPEN streams would be hilarious. Like, at least significantly more hilarious. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's a slippery slope of a game to get into, not gonna lie. I don't intend to play all of them, I don't think, but I would like to play them someday. I feel like they appeal to my aesthetics. I like Edge, I like children's shonen content, I like action games, like, I like beat-em-ups. I think it would appeal to me greatly. Although the Disney aspect of it has always kind of been interested. Okay, we're at 8 revenge, only 8. It is really time to start deploying, my guys. There's nothing I can do about it. They already used Virgil and Dante. That's pretty good. Wow, they really tried to cheese me like that. Wow, we ran it back. That was crazy. What a crazy run back. I cannot believe that. For 1 HP, with the perfectly deployed Sigmas that they couldn't do nothing about. That was awesome. That was a great replay. As far as I know, Kingdom Hearts is about a boy who has to defeat an old pedophile man. Maybe he's just a normal guy, but frickin' Ansem gives off bad vibes. He gives off the vibe of trying to abduct children. Maybe he doesn't, though. Maybe he's just a cool guy. Maybe he's super cool. Ansem, everybody loves Ansem. Thank you, yay, Sigma wins. Were you the one who requested this, Jacob? I remember somebody did. I don't remember who. It's way more than that. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Well, that does make me want to get into it. I do at some point want to get into the series. It seems like it would be... Oops, I forgot. I forgot that it has a requirement. Although at the same time, collecting that 2 revenge was pretty good. 2 evidence. I know there's frickin' Roxas, who's like the nobody of Sora. I like to know what some of the plot points are. I've like seen a bunch of cutscenes from the game, so I'm like vaguely aware of what happens. And you gotta like restore the light. Wait, no, that's a different game. Roxas does seem pretty chill. I know he eats his ice cream and he likes it. He likes to eat the ice cream. Best idea I have. Oh no, Revenge was only at 1. It's a terrible idea. I'm throwing it! I was doing pretty good on that first match, but definitely not so much on this one. Or that last match. I'm busy thinking about anime characters, cartoon characters, Disney characters. Damn, the game stopping is a bummer. Is that a thing or what? Yep, it seems like there's gonna be no more new content. We've been sad about it. I've been playing since day 1. Jealous, even. I've been playing for as long as I knew about the game. Alright, he's at 6, which means Zeke's can take him out. Pretty cool. They bounced the regular zombie? But why? Just for room? Pretty weird play. That still clears my board, I'm pretty sure. I've never lost my account. I've been very protective of my account. It's one of my most prized possessions, but which will become less valuable now that the game is ending. I care very much about my account. Although I guess my YouTube channel is more my prized possession at this point. More so than my TEPPEN account. It's my YouTube channel, I guess. Oops, I forgot. I forgot what card that was. I think we cooked. I think we won. I think we're gonna win. The mother flip flop dee floop doop schlip schlum dee doo. So with no new content though, will this still be playable? All signs seem to point to yes. I feel like they would have had to legally announce. People are saying that they would have had to legally announce the end sooner if they were gonna fully end the game. They can't just end the game without having told us, but there will likely be no new content. Judge me now. I'll miss singing all these silly songs. What a good OST this game has. These are not online. That's a problem. Oh, we win! It's very sad. I'm glad that you got. I'm glad I can. We're all feeling it. We're all on the same page. We're all feeling. Our hearts break. So I'm gonna try not to be as down on the next stream, and then on the last stream of the month will probably be a very sad stream. But no, I've been inconsolable. I've been at a very low point. But as others have said, it's amazing. As we've said, TEPPEN has had an amazing run. This has been an amazing game, and it lasted a very long time. And the ending was amazing. The memories we have are amazing. These streams are special to me, and I'm never going to forget about them. I'm never going to forget about this game, never going to forget about the time streaming with you guys. It's very special to me. TEPPEN is a very special game. So I am thankful forever that I was able to be a part of it. Especially as big a part as I was. I am so lucky that I was able to leave an impact on the game. And to be a part of and to help build my own little community, be a part of the larger community. It's been something special. It's been really special to me. So yeah, we'll probably, assuming that the game keeps up, we'll probably continue to play point match sometimes, adventure mode, after like a brief hiatus of reorganizing priorities. When are they going to start bouncing my ish? Is that it? Oh, that is annoying. That's a pretty good way to deal with this. The main reason I'm not reacting so harshly to this going down is I've had so many games I love. This is the first time I've had a game go down that I really love. This is the first time I've had to go through this. And with a game that I made such a big part of like my personal identity, it's been hard. Like, I'm the card game guy. So I guess I gotta keep playing card games, gotta get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! More, gotta get into Marvel Snap. Whatever the next new card game is, I'll play that. And then we'll keep playing Capcom games and stuff like that. Only 4 revenges so far. We got Annihilate Online. We're not looking too bad. We outlasted a lot of games though. Like a good like freaking Multiverses. We outlasted Multiverses. That game had billions of dollars in it. We beat that shit. I'm pretty sure we outlasted Rumbleverse. Anything with a verse in the name, we're better than them. What other games did we outlast? Maybe Ninjala, another Gung Ho game. Maybe that's still going. We lasted longer than frickin' Animal Crossing New Horizons, although that's not really a live service game. It frickin' is done, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that game is done. Hey, I loved your X Chart Shop video. I'm gonna be working on another one soon. I'm going to be... Don't speak on Rumbleverse. That was a good one, yeah. That game was sick. Thank you! I love playing Chart Shot. I'm working on the next final TEPPEN deck tech for the channel. Will be another X video. He's my favorite to play. We're going to be playing him more. There will be another... There will be an X stream. Will probably be the final stream of the month. And there will be an X video as well. Because he is the greatest. He deserves the coverage. He deserves everything. And then we're probably going to play at Mega Man X games at some point. That is a harder hit for me than TEPPEN. That's funny. I guess I was going to say it's more unique, but nah. Not even. It is a rather unique game, though, Rumbleverse. Alright, we got our Ninetales in there, so if they resonate, if they activate an action, they take damage now. And then it kills Ninetales. Ooh, it didn't kill Ninetales. Well, that did. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about that. Gotta push damage while I can. If I'm lucky, they play the Billion Sword version and I can start destroying it. But I don't really think they do. Gotta get more cheeky damage in. Bro, I can't stand Uro this season. I feel like they're not doing a whole lot. Maybe it's just because I've been playing slow decks that like kind of eat Uro. But I'm not super scared of Ouroboros this season, I don't feel like. The deck that's really nasty that I do scared of is Big Green. Big Green is the scary deck this season. That just shows up and takes your money when you didn't think it would. They have Ninetales in there. That's good for us. Because we can eats it. We eats it with the big Sigma mouth gun. That's like one of those... I'm going to stop. I was going to say... Never mind. It's like a penis. It's very phallic going through him. Hashtag all the way through. I've said too much. I've said much too much. It do have a phallic mouth energy. Like, his tongue is a penis. Am I the only one? You're playing Triple Lady to beat Ouroboros? I guess it might be helpful against other things, too. But I'm glad you're playing it for Ouroboros and not for, like... And not for Despair like everybody else, because it doesn't even help against Despair. A few days ago, you beat the 6-star Charge Shot deck. 6-star Adventure Mode with a Charge Shot. That sounds freaking badass. Those are always really hard to beat, so that's not an easy accomplishment. Those are very difficult. That's bad. That's very bad. Oh, they only had 2. Okay. You know what? I've got to play... That wins. Play this down too. What are you doing with Armadura in your deck, bro? DTLX, that's like the big one that that one is like the coolest one they ever made. That's the coolest X in the game's history, probably. The one that buffs up your other machine units. I love that card. That card's cool as hell. It's like the first Explore for arms parts. I guess one of my big disappointments is that we didn't get a full ultimate armor set. We only got the arms parts. We never got the rest of the ultimate armor. Uro got freaking stompticated. They did not stand a chance. Because he put a 3 cost. Yeah, no, they would have done a lot better without Armadura and Ninetales. Those were literally the cards that made them lose, yeah. Sometimes you lose because you play bad, and sometimes you lose because you deck build bad. Let's hope one of them goes bottom. Come on. I need one of yous to go bottoms. Oops. Ooh, that's a good draw. We got the 3rd armor in a growth action. Yeah, like freaking wind armor, I believe. Something like that. Really old card. That's a pretty good one. And we have Gaia armor. I just thought it would have been a cool idea to collect the various parts of the armor across different sets, and then in like an eventual set, X would don all of them. But it didn't happen. Instead, he just put on a cool cape, which happened to be way cooler. You have a meme Plunder deck? I would love to play that. I would love to play some Plunder. Plunder's cool. Plunder's funny. Next week might be meme decks. We could play it next week for sure. Because this week, oh, we're playing black, baby. I'm supposed to be doing my Wesker voice. I've forgotten the whole point of the stream. What a failure. At least I'm playing good TEPPEN, but I could at least be in character doing it. It's only half a win if I'm not Weskering out. We've hit a good streak here. We've got good momentum and we're freaking beating people. 5 in a row. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. We're doing super good with Wesker. All right, we started 15 minutes late because we were crying. Let's keep playing Wesker for a little bit before we switch. Asura is in here. Asura is in fact here. Asura. I meant to watch like a compilation to understand him, or of all of his like hype beasting moments. Bro is a freaking hype beaster. Will I do a JoJo Bizarre Adventure quote? I haven't watched that show yet. I don't know any quotes from it. Gee, JoJo, you sure are going on an adventure. That's what I assume they say. Let me think. What do they say? They say, "Oh my wamo, oh my wamo, oh my wamo shinderu." Wait, that's not him. That's freaking. I was gonna say Jujutsu Kaisen. It's not that either. That's a quote from Fist of the North Star. Oh, that was early. Okay, there's none to add right now, so I can't. I trade out anyway, so it's fine. Alright, looking good. We're a little bit behind, technically. In life. It all split to 9 tails. I'll never forgive the Japanese. That does sound like something he would say. That's a very Weskery thing. No, I stopped remembering how many cards I had because I did a funny thing. I cringed out instead of cringing in. I need to stay in the headspace of winning. No, in Infernite Ninja, it seems like no, there will not be any new card packs for TEPPEN. It seems like the current card pack is the final card pack, which is it's a cloud hanging over the stream. I did intend for this stream to be where everybody can come out and talk about it and feel their feels. But it seems like this might be the last time that I get to do I mean, we'll play RE5 at some point on the channel. We're going to play Resident Evil Requiem at some point on the channel. So there will be Weskering in the future. But, TEPPEN is ending, yes. It's heartbreaking. It's been really sad. I am taking it especially hard, and I imagine it is making the rest of you also kind of sad. But I gotta feel my feels. It's not just for this stream's not just for you guys to come and feel your feels. It's for me to do the same, because I'm feeling them. I just heard a dog outside. Maybe I should get a dog to deal with my trauma. It hasn't been officially announced, so we don't know what the future of the game is, but we do know that there is not going to be a new card pack on December 25th, when the season ends. Those of us who are still coping think there might be one later, in like 2 months. Just gotta learn to find joy elsewhere. I know from experience, unfortunately. Yeah, I've been like all of my coworkers know that the game is ending. Even though none of them play, all of them I have told that the game is ending, and they're all like really worried for me. Oh, it hit the right one? You kidding? But one of them was even like, it's gone. I am divorcing from my wife right now, and I haven't shared that with anybody. I'm like, oh my god, what a good reminder. Or their partner, their girl. It's probably not their wife. I was like, what a good reminder that this is not the end. There is still beauty in the world. There is still a life ahead of us. Just because the greatest game in the world is ending, just because my favorite game is ending, doesn't mean that there's not still games to play. Oops. Let's focus up, focus up, focus up. It's okay, I'll get him again. I also don't expect a TEPPEN 2, but I think it's... My, like, dream for the game is that we get, like, a TEPPEN offline of some sort. Like, call it TEPPEN Eternal after Eternal Heroes, where the game can stay and be playable just in adventure modes. My absolute dream is that they take the data... Gotta focus really quick. I think it would be super cool if they created all the data from each season and put them into like some sort of ranked bot that let you play a ranked mode where it like populates bots of the top decks and you can play against top player bots. Yay! Like it would take maybe it would take the Despair deck from this season and make it so that you can play Eternal Heroes season. It seems very unlikely, but it would be cool if there was a TEPPEN Eternal of some kind. We're gonna keep playing this deck until we lose, because somehow we're on a 7-win streak. I think they'll probably... it's possible that we get some sort of TEPPEN Eternal offline deal, where you can play adventure mode, or you can play... probably just adventure mode, I guess. But it would be cool if they could implement ranked into the Eternal mode. Yeah, I would also... It would make me very happy if there was a TEPPEN offline. Just so I could still show the game to, like, people in the future. And be like, my favorite game. It's this. So we're going back to core? It would be so... If there was rotating limited seasons, I would be very happy. If they found a way... If they just gave us one more year for me to, like, slowly taper off, I would be much happier than a sudden end to the game. Because limited is very smart. It's very unlikely for a full EOS immediately. Hopefully it's another year out. But we don't know for sure. We don't know exactly what's happening. Never too late for Goonpen. The gooning continues. There will have to be a new. It will just be Goonulus. It will no longer be Goonpen. You missed the sad hours. If you want to play D&D, feel free to DM me. I would love to play some D&D. D&D is freaking cool. I might reach out. That's very sweet of you, Isa. But yeah, next month will either be a hiatus or the start of console game streaming. Because my birthday is next month, so it's possible I will try to get a laptop for my birthday. Nice. Unusual. Is that MX-15 from Futura? Wait, he's not even on screen. There's no X on screen. There's not even a Kage. Ooh, they're doing something freaking spicy. That's a cool card. Get it out of here. Alright, alright, alright. Man, our Wesker is like practically undefeated at this point. We're going on such a streak here. They got our man at the cost of 3 HP. I'm into that. I'm into that exchange. I feel no regrets. Feel no ill will. I don't know why I would. They're doing good things for me. They're making things better for me. Reverse, is that a is that a Resident Evil game? Resident Evil Reverse. I don't know what this one is. I don't even know what this is. Now that's an interesting play. What is this reverse? Oh, it's another game that's ending. That's sad. My heart goes out to those guys, I guess. Because I know it all too well. They invaded that guy again? I never invade him a second time. I'm interested in mobile games because they are games that I can play on the channel. Oh! MX-15 is also similar to Wesker. Is that MX-15 from Futura? No, it's just Albert Wesker. Just as good. We're not to 13 yet. I'm trying to get there. Okay, let me catch up on chat. A Steam release would have really brought the numbers up. Yeah, that would have been a huge deal. It's a Resident Evil sandbox shooting game. That sounds like fun. Just a multiplayer Mercenaries is a good idea. This is really bad. That's really bad, yeah. I need this guy to die. Then I can go for this guy. Remember that fighting games also end. When the final season, always look for the light. Yes, I have been very much looking on the bright side of things, or trying to. I'm not letting it fully get me down. Like, I have all this stuff that I'm now excited about for the channel. So we definitely are going forward, and things are going to work out. Hopefully this stream is the one stream where we have to get the sads out, and then the next TEPPEN streams will be just a good chill vibe, like normal. Alright, how much time is left? I'll take the MP. Woohoo! That was a fun match. I play Sigma Ross so many times before he gets to 13. Because that's just like your one chance to win the game. Like when he's a 5 MP unit and he can give you 10 MP, that's like one of your only comeback mechanics. I'll look into it easy. I'll watch some D&D videos tonight for inspiration and learn the mechanics a little bit. Hopefully we lose soon so we can switch to Despair. If we get to a 10-win streak, then we'll just switch on the 10-win streak. But until one of those two things happens, would it interest me to play Mega Man X Dive? I don't know if that would make good content. I will play all of the main series Mega Man X games, or I'm interested in doing it. I can't promise I can't immediately promise such an endeavor, but I would like to play all the main series Mega Man X games. I got shooted at. I want this one to die too. Ooh, they got 3 to face. That's really good for us. Oh, okay. That's pretty weak. It's unfortunate that they didn't get the memory 2 even. That's very weak. I feel like invading him after he's got his revenge is really slow. I'd rather use him for the push. I don't think that works like that. I don't know how it works. Let's pay attention to their deck count. Oh, it does go back in deck. Oh, they didn't have the dragon transform. I thought they had dragon online. I was not paying enough attention. Alright, we'll get Asura in there. He will kick even more about later. Humanity is a mistake. We must fix it. Failure. What an evil thing to say. How very Weskerly I feel. They put a shield on it, then they bounce it back. This person is weird. That one is going to become the dragon. That sucks. And it's a 6. We'll just kill it like this. And we'll take some dragon damage, and then I think they're all out of most of their reuse. They might have one more from the one that got placed or whatever. The one that got returned. Oh, playing him for 10 without revenge? Playing him for 10 is very risky, yeah. But it pays off so much when it pays off. They keep putting that one back. It's kind of good. That's kind of really strong, yeah. Mere dick extractions are for sucking down. I had to say it at least once this stream. It's my favorite Wesker quote. Let's see if we can get him on this one. Nice. God damn. That shit's freaking destroying me. I can't keep up with that. Breakaway memory is kind of good. Kind of a good idea. Yeah, we lost. The streak is over. We can finally play Despair. The answer lies in the heart of battle. That would be my Ryu line. I don't know what Kage says. He'd be like, Ryu, I'm gonna fucking kill you! I don't know what Kage sounds like. Like an insane person, I guess? Okay, we're gonna play some Despair now. That was a crazy streak with Revenge. That was so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did hella good tonight with Revenge. Way better than I expected. We only lost 3 times. Oh, 4 times. Out of like 8, 9, 10, 11. We won like at 4. We won 11 out of 15 times. That shit kicked butt. Okay. So now we're going to be playing some Despair. I talked about it at the start of stream, but the deck is actually surprisingly aggro. With cards like Devlet and Blight, you got to play into these, putting on pressure to lower your opponent's HP numbers so that you can hit them with the ultimate cheese factor with Curse Extraction, which is like a 20 HP swing. The goal of the deck is just to end at a higher life total than them, which is easy using those 2 factors. Otherwise, there's also Ninetales to heal you back. Sissel also heals you, keeping you at 30. Ninetales is good pressure against action decks like Memory and Ouroboros. Sissel is godlike against any unit decks. Anytime you get a Sissel destroy, you're so far ahead. Oh, Curse Extraction is a mistake, but it's one of the strongest black cards ever. So black gets to be strong for one more season. I think it's a cool finale. It's like, it is pretty much... Curse Extraction is the natural cycle of black. It's the most iconic, powerful card of the entire color. So it's a mistake if they didn't know how good it was, but I think they know how good it was, which makes it which makes it like a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece of card design. So you have a surprisingly good early game with Devlet and Blight, and with Sissel to control the game, and Oichi gets stronger later in the game, where she's like a removal for anything, and she recurs your whole deck, so she is the best card to get off of Despair Will Perish. Usually want to use a Despair when your opponent has a card on field and you have an empty board, so that you can summon Oichis. The only time that you won't use Despair Will Perish in that specific situation is if you have a Sissel on field and you really need to heal. You might use Despair if you have a Sissel and 2 open board slots, so you can heal 4 with Sissel and make him stronger to destroy something. That's very rare that you're going to do that. Almost always you use Despair when you're on an empty field and they have at least 1 unit. We also have Flower on the water to do the same thing, but you usually always combo it with Curse Extraction, and everything else, I think I've talked about everything. There's also Revives, which help you put on pressure, help you, because the deck is all about recycling those same cards, so just repeating them puts on more pressure, puts on more recycling, heals you more to just run your game plan. Think of an MX, he has a soft voice. So that would be like my normal voice, maybe. I don't know if my normal voice is soft, but sometimes my YouTuber normal voice is a soft voice. What would MX16 say? There's no place for darkness in your heart. I don't know. All humanity must be saved. Stop being so evil, Kage. Since he's friends with Kage, I guess he'd say something like that. This hand is pretty good. I'm hot today. I got heated today with my sad. I got beat up by the heat. Kage, what the heck? Oh my gosh, what is this person doing? For me, I get that with Chun-Li when it's the only reaction, the only PTSD reaction I have in TEPPEN is when I see a Phoenix Wright, I always think it's Thirsty Games Yawn. He has the monopoly on that color. If it has an aura, especially. That is his color. Oh my. And now it becomes clear what they're doing. With Heart Tank of all things. They're playing that card. Aren't there like 3 others? Is Thirsty playing? Thirsty's playing this season. I think he's top 100. He's seeing the game out. He never stopped playing, really. I don't think he's playing like a ton, but he's playing enough to get top 100. I dragged and missed. I got confused. Okay, 15 is Kage Wesker. 16 is X. Thirsty, I believe, is either playing Despair Whale Perish or he has switched back to Yawn, which is probably the deck he's going to finish on. Interesting. Oh, he has to get all the way to 9. I don't know if that's going to happen. He's playing Yawn. Okay, that's what I expected to happen by the end of season. It's the only thing that makes sense for Thirsty. Holy shit, that's so good. What a combo. That's insane. Who plays that? You're a genius for that. It was the last one I wanted it to hit. Alright, we can get a discount going on Big Oichi. That's really good. That gives us a chance to still win. Holy fuck. This is a really well-built deck. This is freaking cool. Yeah, that again is crazy. She's in graveyard. That's really bad. I wasn't paying attention. I must have milled when I wasn't supposed to. Wow, we're going to play through this, I think. I think we're going to make it. Insane deck, though. Really just shows how much more insane our deck is, that we're able to beat this. This Akuma is when it ends. Ooh, they didn't get any summons. They're all out of cards. Oh, okay, I get it. They're very interesting characters. I didn't realize he was inspired by me, Wesker, to be a better person. What's the battery on my phone at? Okay, we're still at 50%. We can keep playing for a little while. This stream is going to go a little longer since we started a little late. I don't know if we're doing our alt format because I don't know if What is here. What's usually the one who helps run the alternate format. This green-black deck? I have never seen that deck before in my life. That was the first time I've ever seen that deck. It was cool as hell. I really like that build. This X deck is interesting, but ultimately the juice is not worth the squeeze. I think it ran out of juice. Oh, Miso posted the deck. No wonder it's like getting play. I'm surprised when I miss a Miso or a Kame-san upload. I try to pay attention to those guys, but I guess sometimes I just don't. Or sometimes I'll see something go up and I'm like, I know what that is, and I don't watch it. But it might be like really groundbreaking, like what we're talking about right now. Nice try, fuckwad. Nice try, Dunderhead. Nice try, Poo-Poo Brain. Okay. I wonder which one it will kill. Pretty good. Faced that a few times the last few seasons. That deck runs out of gas real quick. Well, that's good because it looked it looked very silly. I forgot that I was going to start doing damage. It's pretty bad right now. We just lost. I may host a TEPPEN goodbye tournament. I feel like somebody's got to. It's necessary, I feel like. I will be there. If there is such a thing, I will be there. I know Sween wants to host another tournament, but I don't know if he knows about the game ending. That might either expedite or could put a complete kibosh to his goals. Frickin', I forgot about it again. Oops. People have been running the gates lately, and it's been pissing me off. People are running Bald-Faced Lie, which negates 6 MP actions, so they can negate Curse Extraction. The answer lies in destroying everything is a real Kage quote. That's what a well-defined character. He knows what he likes. The edgiest. Despair a Hope. Every time I see this guy's name, it makes me think Despair D's nuts. As does Danganronpa. It feels like a Danganronpa reference. I told you, Rage Monster. He's iconic for that. I wonder if this is part of why people don't like him. It's because he's not very complicated. And I feel like that's probably not as much the case anymore. I think people have come around on him. People aren't such haters these days. That was more of like a when he was revealed thing. Like how everybody hated Luke and then now they love him. Oh, God damn it. That's the one hate card that auto beats this deck. I feel like this deck can play through anything except for that one card. I feel like Lady, I don't care about Lady. Great Divine Intervention, it ain't enough. K. Faraday never removes enough cards, but that is more than removing enough cards. That's unbeatable. If you build your whole deck to beat Despair Whale Parish, it might just work out. Maybe. If you're lucky. What are the rest of these cards for? Why are you playing Halt? Why aren't you playing All Banishes? I don't get it. People really hate Despair. People are playing very much to beat, specifically Despair and Revenge. This guy's deck loses to everything except Despair. Very sad. Time to trade out, maybe. And maybe I will be wrong and we will win this match. Wow, no, they have every card that is built specifically to beat this deck and nothing else. There are 0 normal cards in their deck and only hate cards. You kidding? What? We still have a chance. That kills it. Oh, it doesn't kill it. God. God, they're only playing that card as a hate card for graveyard. This is so annoying. We still have a chance. The other Proto Man was good. The other legendary Proto Man, I liked that one. That one was fun. He would zoop around the field. It was funny. He was very silly. I liked how he would be silly. And zoop around the field like he had, like it was a thing to do. As if it was a strong effect. He like acted like he had a strong effect and he would go like, woo, 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 woo. He was very silly. He was famous for being silly. You know I don't like him. I kind of forgot, but I like him. I think he's hilarious. If we win through this and I did all that whining for nothing. Oh, I do remember you hate Marisa, but I still think I will always think you're wrong for that. Okay, they really don't want me to have Cicels. It's kind of funny. I don't want them to get their heal. We'll let them get a destroyer. Okay. Yeah, I was mauled in for nothing. This is a free win. Our deck is just way, way better than theirs. See, we still get the 6 damage. We still get the free removal spell. See, just a full-on removal spell still. Everything is working as accounted for. Now we go for this. The Thirsty Tech. Thirsty built this whole deck, actually. I'm just playing it. I added, like, 1 card, which only helps sometimes. Okay, there he is. The 1 card that I added. I wonder if it's going to help. Maybe. Now, they really hate Cicel, so they're probably going to have something to remove Cicel, because they are very mad about Cicel. You got to get more aggressive, though. You right. I'm just playing into the Curse Extraction endgame. We're just going to curse when our units are close to the end of their attack. And I was just leaning into all of my cheesy win cons. No reason to play smart. They were just hoping I would surrender when I was mad, and it didn't happen, so we win. I love playing such a powerful deck. Sometimes it feels good to play a deck that can always win no matter the matchup. Unlike Revenge, which has a bunch of losing matchups. Alex is next for Street Fighter 6. I guess it's time to get into Street Fighter 6. That's a game that I would consider streaming. Just to embarrass myself and get laughed at. We would do it one time. Just to have a fail stream. Just to prove that I'm bad. Just so nobody would ever ask for it again. We'll do it one time, just to end all desire for it. Perfect. It's my favorite too. My favorite one too is Devi into fucking getting pooped on. I don't know for sure that the last one was a spirit. I feel comfortable using Devi. So this card only brings back spirits. I feel comfortable using Devi and then that card once, not twice, because she might send another copy of herself. She's the only non-spirit that she can send. So you're almost guaranteed to send at least one non-spirit, but you might send one copy of Devlet. So you should not use both copies of this. Unless you're crazy. Interesting. Very solid card. Card that I fear and respect. Okay, I'll just fire this off. It's worth it. I'm blowing it! It's okay, we'll get him with the revive. We'll revive 2 RHEs and that will solve everything. We could also just play Devlet down. I'm not necessarily playing this very well. I'm not at all, really. Shit! I almost... because Ninetales put itself back, but I get one more chance to send. So we will send down to the right number. Okay, we drew something to get out of it. Thankfully... Was he ever in Marvel vs. Capcom? I want to play the Marvel vs. Capcom with him. I feel like he would be fun. Unless he's not in it, which would be sad. Okay, this is going to be a very clutch matchup. This is going to come down to the wire. Chris was in MVC3. I need to play that then. They need to port that to a console I can play, or when I get a new laptop, I need to play it. That sounds fun as hell. Okay, thankfully that didn't hit Cecile. Almost. MVC has been one of the only fighting games that I had a ton of fun with, along with Melty Blood. Melty Blood is my favorite one. Oh, they didn't drop anything. Surprising. You were able to tech enough to beat Despair more consistently with Lawn? No! I will protect Lord Waka Flocka. Now that's just uselessly on my board for a while. I've still got Curse Extraction. What counter cards are there for green? I can't even think of it. I guess you don't have to tell me. Do you play Minecraft? I play sometimes. I have a really cool... I haven't played in a while because... I have like one world, and I hate going to the Nether. And all I have to do in my current world is just go explore the Nether and like do Nether stuff, which I hate doing. It's not fun to explore the Nether. I could get into playing Minecraft with viewers. That sounds like fun. Yay! See, this tech is so important. Makes a huge difference. Wait, there might be a Minecraft server in the works. Isa, share it in the TEPLORD Discord, and some of us will join for sure. Akumer is Sopog in this deck. Sopog in general, even. Okay, we waited longer than we needed to curse extract. We could have done this a little bit ago. That was a fun yawn match. I enjoy the yawn matchup. Keeps you on your toes. It makes you play good TEPPEN. Alright, we're cooking tonight. Let's see where Thirsty is. Somebody asked earlier, is Thirsty playing this season? He definitely is. Yeah, he definitely is. He's top 5. You could say he's playing. You could say he's winning. Alright, we're getting close to the end of stream, to the normal. We'll go for a little longer today. And we got plenty of battery on my phone, is important. Was rank 2 until disconnects. That's effed up. I think it's impossible to deny. I personally... Now, this is even more of a conspiracy than the rumors going around about EOS. I think that the greater crashes might be because they're not investing in their servers as much. They're not putting effort into the upkeep. The game is winding down. They're not trying to keep that stuff up and afloat as much anymore. So I don't really expect crashes to get better. As the ranked focus of the game is reduced. I was gonna say, is anybody up to play frickin' Two-Face Harvey Dent format tonight? It doesn't seem like What came to the stream, and he's usually the one who I play the alternate formats with. But we were talking about doing Harvey Dent format. You play monocolor, and you gotta play a different color hero art. If nobody wants to play this week, we'll do it next week. Because I thought it was a good idea. I built like, me, Isa's gonna play, alright, yes, heck yeah. I built like 4 decks for the format. A couple of them are OP. One of them is OP. One of them is the best deck in the format, I think. And then the other ones are mostly Mimi. So we'll probably do that in a little less than 30 minutes. Because we're going to go a little long since we spent so much time rambling at the start. So much time molding, I should say. Yeah, I just wanted to kill both of them. That was the best I could think of. This is a very, very even match. You can play... Yeah, we can just do some 1v1s. Come on down for some 1v1s. I'm into that. That would be just as fun. I needed to ascend him over Cecil to get any damage. Greedy, 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 greedy. Gonna lose for that play. At least we get 2 MP off of our girl. That matters a lot. Curse Extract is ready. What? What are you thinking about? You don't have any actions here. No action you can activate. Heck yeah, Oracle, excited to play ya. I don't know how this one's gonna end. Oh, they wanted to board wipe. They did not want me having that. Okay. Time to 50-50. We lost the 50-50. That fucking sucks. No damage, though. I don't know if we're going to go for 30 more minutes on these decks. I do want to hop into 1v1s. And this deck is getting a little boring for me. At least the mirror match is really boring. I can't do the mirror match. Shit. I need 13 more for the last curse extraction that I'm allowed. There we go, that was so important. Revenge is a very slow deck. Oh my, they play that. Mostly relevant for that 4 damage, if we're being honest. I thought we were about to crash, if I'm being honest. It lagged for a second. I thought it was gonna die. Damn it. Fuck-a-mole. We gotta hope that our curse extraction gets us to heal 13 and theirs does 0 damage. I hate when they ask me to play black for daily missions. I don't even check the daily missions. I just log in and I play the game. I play the decks I want to play. That's the difference between me and you. And most players. Most players also want to get resources. I do not care. They didn't use theirs. I guess they're about to right now. There you go. I didn't have board wipe ready. Oh well, we lost. I guess we'll... I almost don't want to play it out because it takes so long. Even these 14 seconds are grueling. Alas. Ugh, that was an exhausting match. That was like a 10-minute match right there. This is exactly why, for my final climb of stream, we will be playing Charge Shot and Big Green probably. Just anything faster than this. We only played 5. We played Despair for like almost an hour and we only played 5 games. Every game with Despair takes 10 minutes. We'll do 1 or 2 more Despair matches, then we'll play viewer battles. Remember when Despair used to buff the units when they didn't know what they were doing? When they didn't realize just summoning them back was the win condition? That was effed up. That was bad design. More Sigma gameplay before the stream ends? We could play a couple more. We could go back to Sigma. Because I'm a little bored of this Despair, so we might switch back to Sigma. That's a good idea. Is that MX-16? Why, yes, I think it is. And he's about to get his butt kicked. By me, Oichi. Does Oichi have a last name? She's just monolithically Oichi. What is her full name? Oh my gosh, it's just Oichi. How strange. Hooray, we're winning! A brilliant matchup for Akuma. Pretty good, pretty good. Ooh! We're obviously holding board wipe. They have not done anything scary enough for board wipe. We could have used it just now, but holding it definitely seems better. Might be for that. Board wipe might be for that. Oh, actually, we can just Oichi. We've got 5 units in graveyard. One of them's Akuma. I'm ready to switch back to Wesker. This deck's boring as all balls. It's not nearly as funny. X is so sad. I hate seeing him beat it up. But at the same time, Oichi's into it. Oichi's actually making eye contact, which is very uncommon. She's freaking into it. She wishes that she was the one who stepped on X in that one scene. Only 5 deaths. I'm surprised with how well this matchup is going for us. Well, the thing they have in hand might be a big problem. Let's see, how much damage do we have? We have 11 damage. Okay, never mind. We should be fine. Let's see. Let's frickin' see, dude. What's the play? What's the play from X? X, do something! You're normal. I guess this is very in character for him to just loaf around and be boring. Just kidding. That's only in the one X game. That's only in X7. In the rest of the games, he kicks total butt. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Only at 10 right now. Hopefully it brings back 1 Oichi. That's all it takes to kill it. Hell yeah. Double Oichi. Didn't need the second one. So much butt being kicked out here. It just happens to be Robo-Butt. Kind of sad. I don't like to kick Robo-Butt usually. I'm quite a fan of it. Hold. Hold. Yeah, we'll just fire it. No need to hold. What is here? What did you build for the new format? What? Also, you missed the bad news. The stream is changing. Things are changing. There's bad news tonight. It's okay. Other people will play. We're still gonna run it. At least Isa wanted to play, so we will play with Isa. I've been completely cooked by work. 'Tis the season, my man. Hope you get through it. We're almost to Christmas, and then that is, if you didn't know, Christmas might be the end of TEPPEN. At least the end of new content in TEPPEN. It is now in the final season. Since you just got here, I feel like it only makes sense to recap what the hell is going on. It seems like next season there will be no new set. We win! Alright, time to switch back to Wesker. We'll play Wesker for another 15 minutes and then we'll do some viewer battles. You still have time to deck build if you want to play what, or we can just play whatever 1v1s. It's just open to the public. Just come on down and play some 1v1s if you want to. Alright, let's play some more Sigma. TEPPEN end, it's looking good. That's the word. That's so mean. I mean, it's a nice ending, but it's not a good thing. It's definitely a bad thing. Deck building at the moment. Oh man, people are gonna play. Yes, I'm excited. Let's do it. Yes. Alright, in 15 minutes, we will play viewer battles. I like this Wesker. This Wesker is treating me well. We did way better with Wesker than the deck that I think is much stronger, Oichi. Free me of these chains! I want to be shackled for life. I don't want to ever leave it behind. What was the format again? The format is Harvey Dent, Two-Face. So you have to play all cards from monocolor, but your hero art must be a different color. So if you want to play Charge Shot, you cannot play any green cards. You must be monocolor in either red, black, or purple. Then you can play Charge Shot. And you will have a 5 MP limit, obviously. Is Harvey... Yeah, it'll be unlimited. We'll play unlimited. That's what I built for. I built for unlimited. Crazy. Yeah, come on down. We'll play for like... We'll try to play for like an hour. At least 30 minutes. Maybe like 45. Well, what are we trying to play next stream? Let me know what format you want to do for next stream. I'm down. I love the alt formats we do. I'm super motivated to build for them lately. I want the last couple to be freaking bangers. This was a really bad... This was a kind of bad Chart Shot player. They used their Bunny Dongo very poorly. I mean, it was always an unfavored matchup. Maybe that was just the best I could do. One card from every set? That's such a cool idea. Are there 30 sets? What? That's an amazing idea. Kage format. There's only one deck for Kage format. Let's see. There's 34 sets. You could... One card from every set is an awesome idea. So you can... I mean, there'd be 4 sets that you don't include, but you must include each card from a different set. That's a cool idea. I would love to do that for next format. Oh, yeah. Most people wouldn't be able to play... We'll do it maybe for the very final alternate format. Although there will probably be some in the future when we go back to to regular stuff. When we go back to, when we continue playing TEPPEN in, like, alternate formats will probably be even more important. Yeah, I'll do what I can to keep the game, to keep the community alive and stuff. To keep playing and all that good jazz. We're not just leaving the game behind. We're going to keep doing alternate fun formats. As long as people want to play, so will I. Sorry for the Discord noises. One of my friends is texting me. I will have to respond to them later off stream when it is socially acceptable to respond. Stop, stop, stop. Whoa, they did that on reactive. That's an interesting play. Oops, I didn't check. I was sure it was at 3, but it wasn't. Whizzledy wasn't. Stop, stop, stop. Gotta mute my laptop. Alright, I should go get some water in a second. I'm kind of thirsty. I almost want to do it in the middle of this match. But I'll show some self-control. Freaking Chun-Li. Has anybody ever... Have we ever discussed how pointy her titties are? Have we actually ever discussed that? Those are freaking ballistic. Those are freaking a violation of the Geneva Convention. Those titties are not just going blow, they are going ba-bow! Like, holy... Like, I can't even stare at her beautiful face because her beautiful titties are so massive and honkish. Like, they're barely contained. Alright, I'll stop. But look at that! Just kidding. I was gonna say they're the most animated thing about... I'm not done talking about her titties, apparently. But at least they put more animation into her hair thing, whatever that thing is. It's not all titty animation. Although there is a gentle, delicate titty animation, which you can't go without appreciating. They keep it tight on the titties and mobile. Why did you bounce it? It'd be nice if they responded so I could go like this. Oh well. We'll get it later. Oops, maybe not. It might be board wipe time. That might be the only way I have to get out of this. Not what I like to do, but it might be the only choice. I really want to go get some water, but the match is almost over. That Chris though, he's so good. I may or may not be bringing him to the alternate format as one of my 5 decks. I built, like, maybe only 4. I think Chris is a freaking cool card. I love the design of Chris. How he forces your attention. Jan is probably favored. I think it's close, but okay. If we were playing Despair, we would have a much better chance. But against Revenge, yeah, it's probably pretty favored. Because they have seals, and we get destroyed by seals. Revenge is at 8. That's pretty damn good. That's really bad. Oh, we crashed. I think we were going to make the comeback, too. I think we were going to win that. Alright, I'm going to get some water while the game restarts. Took 2 hours this time. 2 hours to crash. Alright. It feels good to move. To use the appendages of the body is a good thing. It's a good thing to have legs and use them, and you wouldn't have them if you didn't use them regularly. They would fall the fuck off. Sad. Alright, we're gonna do one more revenge match. So we had 2 hours of ranked. And then we were gonna play 1v1s with Harvey Dent format. We'll do that for the rest of stream, however long that is, until my phone dies. Alright, final match with Wesker. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Nobody got me anything, 'cause everybody hates me! What can I do about that? I'll give them a virus that makes them remember my birthday. There's a virus for anything, they say. The birthday virus, yes. And now the dog is back. I despise animals. One of my favorite movie quotes is from frickin' Lost in Space. I didn't think the movie was that good, but there's a part where Gary Oldman, he says, I loathe children. And it's just such an awesomely evil line. It's just so comedically unnecessary. Unnecessarily evil. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good with the way stream is ending. I'm feeling much more in control of my emotions than earlier. I'm glad we were able to get the sads out, and the next stream will hopefully be just a fun stream. And then we can really break down on the final stream. And then there will be more streams in the future, which we've discussed this multiple times, but I feel like it is good to reiterate that it is not the end. Dang it, it hit the wrong one. Never mind. A Minecraft stream? The end? Yes, Pinquo. TEPPEN is not having another new pack next month. So I guess it's important to reiterate as different viewers roll in. This is the final new season of TEPPEN, it seems like. There's no new pack ticket for next month because there's no new pack. It's really sad. But I am lucky to have had this time with the game that I have had. I wouldn't trade a moment of it for anything. Minecraft would be a cool stream. Somebody else asked me to do the Mega Man X Minecraft content, so it would probably be a stream of that. We would stream Mega Man Minecraft. That would be cool. That would make sense. Alright. Alright, for our last match, we win. Last match of the stream. There will be more streams. And assuming TEPPEN doesn't go offline, we will continue to play every other week. Possibly every week. Who knows? Who knows how much I need it. Alright, let's hop into room match. It'll be unlimited. Anybody's welcome. Oops, we gotta go all the way up. Wait, did I make standard decks? I guess the decks I made were standard. It didn't even occur to me to use unlimited, I guess. I was just building in standard. Oh well, they're standard decks. Anybody else can play unlimited, but I'm just playing standard. TEPPEN wouldn't just go offline. They'd probably give some type of plan, even if it's just a 2-week thing. They give plans on EOS. Yeah, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more TEPPEN. It's not gonna just end, but ranked is definite. There's no new pack. That's all there is to it. So there's no new. It's possible that ranked is ending. Nobody really knows. Hopefully they have some big exciting announcement to make up for it. But I just felt like everybody in the community should know about what's going on. I don't want it to blindside anybody any more than it already is. I think this deck was a bad idea. Oh, that's a scary card. That's also a cool card. I dig this from a Waito. This is pretty cool so far. I should play more of that guy. I think I'm only playing 2. I should definitely play 3. That Jill is so sick. I love that she was buffed. She's actually kind of decent now. She's not terrible, at least. Let's just cycle my charge shot card. The main charge shot card is the other card. Is this invasion? It is. It seems like it doesn't work for it. It seems like it's really bad. We'll try one of the other decks I made next. I was just like, what can I build for what's good that only uses like 4 MP, and this came to mind. But I forgot that it's a standard deck, and we could play on Limb. I don't know if it didn't need to be on Limb. I could have kept it as standard and improved my chances. But that would be cowardly. I was about to drag my freaking Dark Destruction over there. Decimate his handgun, okay. Get frickin' baklavad! I don't know what I mean by that, but it felt right. Let's just keep cycling Dans in there. It's gonna start working eventually. Yeah, removal seems like the way to play the format. All of these 2-color limited formats are always dominated by removal. Oh, Genesis. Okay, I didn't even really recognize what they were doing. They're doing Corrosion Genesis. Corrosion Rocket Launcher Genesis is nuts. There it is. That's the card I'm building around. Honest Local Delicacies. This can give me an indeterminate amount of HP, which is an indeterminate amount of success. I've got interaction, of course. How could I not? Option A. Is that the one that gives shield? If it is, then yeah, that makes sense. Which one has combo? Oh wait, they don't get combo, they just get MP back. Okay. I get to do my combo. It's working. Wait, I think they have corrosion. Oh, they must not have corrosion. Alright, that was really good. What? Oh, no way! It's Imprisoned Princess! I love this deck. I love this hero art. I love this concept. Wow, I can't believe my idea actually worked out. I thought this was going to be useless. I am actually very surprised that this survived. Alright. I guess we'll see. He keeps gaining life from his effect. So we'll see if we actually get there or not. He's going on the other lane. I think that makes most sense. Oh, they died? I need my inhaler. Alright, Waito. Best out of 3. Best out of 3. That was cool. I like that. I'm surprised mine did so well. It's just I'm doing what I know, which is charge shotting. What was this one? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. This one is a cool idea. I like this one. This one we are mashing Ouroboros into a shell that I think it will work in. I mean, it has no synergy at all, but we are going to Ouroboros while also playing a normal deck. While also playing a deck that is more reasonable. We'll see how well it works. There's only 2 targets for this. It's the 2/10 costs. I'm doing the despicable thing. I'm activating a lot of actions. It's despicable to do this. Felicia, yes, Felicia! And this is... yeah, this is Choral Orchestra Machines! One of the freaking tastiest decks ever. I love this deck so much. I don't remember what all of its cards do off the top of my head. Okay, that's the ad. Nobody ever played that back in the day. But in a limited format, you gotta do what you gotta do. You would play green cards back in the day. Is Rebellion Army, is that in here? Rebellion Army's pretty scary. I think that's the name of the card. It gives +2/+2 to the board. Scarface is pretty scary. When a friendly unit is placed on the field, gain an MP. Well, I don't think they're getting to use it. I think they're maxing out before that happens. Fuck yeah. Alright, I think that this was a good idea, actually. I thought this deck would be kind of whack, but it's actually a good idea. It's actually doing its thing. Because the Haymaker is coming very soon. I bet Awaito already knows it's coming. They're a smart enough player. They recognize that the one thing I sent would be the 10 cost. Oh, I finally drew the card that's supposed to make the deck gas. Cool. This is one of my favorite cards for sure. I would like to join the rematch next. I guess Jacob's got dibs on the next match. Alright, Awaito, GG's. Normally I would keep running it, but there's other people who want to hop in, so I think it's their turn. Kick. Oh, they left. I appreciated the deck building. I appreciated showing off such a classic deck. One of my faves ever. Alright, let's see what we got for this guy. Let's see what we got. Oops. Do I bring this? It's just Chris only. It's just Chris. I feel like I got to at some point. Let's try Lock first. Then we'll try the other one of the others. Faith is cool. I love Faith in retrospect. At the time, I was like, holy crap, what a centralizing archetype. Oh, he's got the aura. Mega Man with the aura. Is there a Kage icon? I don't really think there is. I'm not totally sure, but I don't think so. Alright. I came up with this based on the flowchart. Based on a single interaction. We're going to see if it... And it's working out. The idea is that they all in, and then I get to go for this without them being able to block. What an idea. What a concept. Ooh. Wait. Okay. They're not playing Harvey Dent format. It's fine, though. They're playing two colors. That's good enough. We'll let it slide, because the deck is cool. I think I already lost. I got freaking pwned. A meme deck format, but like you just have to play meme decks. I would love that, but what type of meme deck format? Like just play meme decks. I'm down. My favorite type of decks is the meme decks. Whoa, this guy went in. That kicked butt. This deck rules. This deck is way cooler than my deck. Yes! Go off! Yes! Tragic Rampage! Yes! That was a beautiful thing to witness. I couldn't have asked for a better deck. Alright. Dang it. Just watch me click around on these buttons, like, all day, every day. Alright, let's try... You only have one deck, that's okay. You're welcome to play one more if you want to. It's up to you. It's open to a best of 3 if you want. Or you can take your win and leave. I know there's at least one other person who wanted to hop in, so it's totally up to you. Both are valid options. Best of 3. Alright. I already don't remember what I brought, but we're still playing the Harvey decks for me. The Peanut Butter Jelly Mega Man X. I'd like that name. Very silly. Alright, this ain't gonna be easy. But I think this is a good hand to do it. We'll start with collecting 5 evidence, so that we have Springing Shock online. Shocking Spring, of course that's what it's called. You put the adjective first, obviously. That's pretty cool, I like that card. Zinogre Rampage, oh my gosh. This is a sick point match deck. This makes me want to get into point match. Point match is cool if it has stuff like this. Not bad. Alright, we already got elegant local delicacies. Let's use it. Aww. We'll take the +2/+1. Get an extra +1 attack on my guy. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, because she heals herself. Wait. She should have... I'm surprised she had so much. Oh, well. Alright, what is their charge shot? Is it... Okay, I don't know what it is. We'll see soon, I guess. I guess they use auto heals for their charge shot. That makes sense. What the fuck? Brilliant. If only I had realized Hero Sword was in the format. I would be playing exclusively green decks. Oh no, it went to 0 with his thing up. I love that card. This guy's playing all the classics. Such good cards. I love this deck. Jacob freaking doing it to me. Nice. Not the card I would have used it on, but it's still nice. Is it only on red cards, actually? Whoa, never mind. It was the right play. Alright. The winner, not of Harvey Dent format, but of a sick 1v1, is Jacob Baudouin. Alright, whoever's next is next. I believe it's either Isa or What are in the runnings for wanting to play next. So whoever hops in, hops in. Oracle is here. I forgot Oracle wanted to play too. Let's do it. Alright, let's see. Oracle, I'm making face my Ouroboros screen again. And then I've got 2 more that are still hidden. He'll probably... Oh, right, you did have Harvey. I forgot. You did make one. Okay. Alright, this should be a good hand. kind of dependent on hitting Felicia, but if I hit Felicia, it goes crazy. Yeah, it goes super crazy. What? I love this. This is sick already. I love these Mega Man Battle Network cards. These are some of my favorites ever. I loved the True Power deck back in the day. I think it was with True Power that we played it, mostly. Big Kitty. Ooh, I thought about playing that too. But I mostly thought about playing it because I'm playing a standard deck. Or a limited deck, I guess. It's not truly standard. Nice. Really good draw. I still haven't drawn any sends yet. I need those sends. Boudoir. Oh. Yeah, I blew it. There's the sends I'm looking for. Alright, we didn't draw them. That's really good. Draw 2 cards and give the whole hand plus, plusity plus. That's kind of threatening. Wait, what is this? What is that hero art? I don't know what that is. What? It's Breakaway. I mean, Blackout. Let's go! My combo is here! Now, if anything dies, he gets combo. Oh, yeah, baby. That's the good stuff. You would date... You're into Jury if she had no... Oh. I'm actually simping for Jury for no feet. I don't even understand what you're saying. It's so incomprehensible and so unlike anything anybody's ever said before that it just doesn't make any sense. It's basically like lying. You're basically lying. I am a Link simp and an X simp. X is one of my faves. I love X a lot. I'll just play this, whatever this is. Oh, Oracle, I believe you can change decks if you... Wait, you can't change decks at all? You should be able to find your other decks by changing the format you're looking at. Maybe, if that's the problem you're having. If you go to Sort and Filter. Oh, my deck is based off of my Adventure deck, not the one that beat the 6-star quest. I will probably be getting into Adventure soon. Adventure seems fun, like a good way to connect to my TEPPEN love. But it also seems like it could be annoying. Like it seems like a difficult mode. I hate losing. I play ranked because I lose less in ranked than I would in Adventure, I think. Oh, Adventure's supposed to be easy. I should get into Adventure. I guess it's not too late. Depending on what they announce next week. I like the concept of using a lot of X's in a deck. One of my favorite Twitter users would always post replays whenever there was a new X. They would always make a deck with like the X and the Mega Man together. They would always play 2-color green and purple Mega Man. Wait, Oracle's playing monocolor. I'm screwed. He's invading for 4. I guess that could be a Tetranodon or something. Yes! It's all coming up, Sconchulus. Well, you better not have stole my Chris. You better not have. They didn't. I don't know what to do. Don't know how to make any progress here. I guess it might be time to play the next Chris down. Yes, yes. Aww. I gotta find one of my bounces. I have returns that I can play. I didn't play enough of them, I guess. I was supposed to play a lot more, seemingly. Is this two-color? You summoned Tico, didn't you? How unusual. Oh god, I made a huge deck building mistake. I can't use defensive stance. Is there an update for the Krage graveyard deck? I think that the one that you have already with like trump card is like the best version. I think that's the best one for sure. I guess maybe there was an Eternal Heroes card or two that helps. I don't know. Whoa. There was a weird light thing that just happened. I like got super psychedelic-y for a second. My mind has been altered. Am I still winning? I don't know what to do. I don't want to put a shield on him because I want him to die. Dang it, Oracle, you're playing too good. You're playing too smart. Stop doing those things. Well, I do the voice of Felicia singing Try Everything from Zootopia. I don't know that song. I haven't seen that movie yet. I should probably see it. It seems like fun, but I haven't seen it yet. Why do you play such toxic deck? To be funny. This one is to be funny, but I play toxic decks because I like to play all of the different decks. This one was built really badly. Oh well, Oracle wins. This one was really bad. Sometimes I'll have an idea and I'll just put together the cards. I like to play decks that are extreme. I like to play decks that go to the limit of what I can do with the cards. Like the Nero from last week was definitely a toxic deck, but I thought it was a cool idea. Two-Face Lock it is. Alright, for the best of 3, you must play one more Oracle. It's up to you if you take the challenge. Oh, he did, yay. I think that toxic decks are good for content. They're more entertaining. Like, we were playing Graveyard, like, mid-range, and it was taking so long. Like, control decks are so boring compared to, like, a toxic deck. No, he's not playing first. He's showing me how it's done. It's like, you think you know. You think you're a Chris player. I'll show you how to play Chris. Okay, I see it. I see the stank that you're making me smell. Or I smell it, I suppose. Oh no, it's gonna move her into the middle in a second. That's a problem. That's something. Plunderblade buff when? Hopefully it's the final thing they do. Hopefully it's the last patch is the Plunderblade buff. I long for the day though, yeah. Plunderblade buff would be so fun. They just decided to never make it good in the entire time of the game. What? You stole my Zero and you're using him against me? That's unfathomable. I can't even do this play good. This play kills himself. Alright, you got me. Okay, I didn't test any of my decks for this format. I just built them and I came to play them. So as it turns out, they were bad. Except for the one that did good. Like, the Quest deck was kind of good. The Crest Ouroboros deck was kind of good. And the Charge Shot Red was kind of good. I mean, it was acceptable. It worked. Good job, Oracle. You were fun to play against. Iza's coming. Alright, yay. A lot of 1v1s tonight. I'm excited. I'm happy about it. What do I have for Iza? Maybe just my Charge Shot for Iza. I haven't played this one yet, which is just mono 2-color. Nobody has deserved it. Nobody has deserved the pain of facing mono 2-color. But I think that's probably the best deck in Harvey Dent. Or one of them. What's up, Iza? Let's run it. Let's see who is the better meme decker. No, I think you got this, Iza. If you're playing the deck, I think you are. You've got a good shot. Yeah, the 1v1s are very rarely for ranked. I mostly only ever build for ranked too. Iza, why aren't you doing anything? Are you playing monocolor, actually? Oh, okay. It's burn. It's the other version of burn. When we say burn, we usually mean burn the mechanic, but this is what any other card gamer would mean by burn. A burn deck. Wait, never mind. This isn't the card I was thinking of. That's not headshot. What is happening? Oh, that's pretty scary. That's a scary card. Especially in 2-color. People love that card in 2-color. I think we got him on the aggro. I think that this Dan running him down did it. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a great use of that card. That's one of my favorite cards. Freaking iconic card. Fantastic way to use it. Mastery of double impact. Whoa, Sakura, I like this card too. She grants crush to everybody if she gets enough attack. Aww. It ended so soon. Run it back. All right, all right. I'm into that. I'm into running it back. I love that. That's the energy. Yeah, we'll just run it back with the same deck. That's a true run back. And then what if you're here? I think you're the one up next, or whoever else wants to. I think we're doing one more, maybe two if there's two people. But I think there's only one. I don't know. Maybe an Amaterasu deck? Maybe... Let me think. I'm not really sure. Ooh, Owaito's down to come back. Okay, okay. Yeah, Owaito, hop back in, yeah. So my phone is not out of batteries yet. A Harvey Dent format, limited format. Yes, Thirsty, come fight. Come challenge. It seems like Thirsty is next, then Owaito. Wait, okay. This is Tribes. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Pretty dangerous. We'll go with Dan first. I almost forgot about his condition. He needs 2 or more. That's an easy condition. Throw down your weapons and surrender. He really means it. It's such a unsportsmanly thing to ask. Like, please just surrender. Like, I'm kind of losing. Could you just surrender? I can't believe X would say that. Let's get the combo unit in there. I think that's stronger than just his other effect. His other effect's kind of random. Alright. I wonder if this is gonna, like, have some crazy payoff. Because so far, I dig just the mid-range... I dig just the mid-range concept. I like this playstyle a lot. Oh, it's a Sakura deck. It's a Street Fighter Sakura deck. Umi got a major buff. Yeah, it was Overville. I killed him with the power of my favorite character X. Alright, GG's. It was a fun match. I appreciate people who play creative stuff, which is most of my viewers. But a particular thanks to you now for being brave and coming out to play some 1v1s. Hopefully one day I can return the favor and play some Street Fighter 6 matches with you, or just some Minecraft maybe. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my phone charger really quick in case matches take longer than another 10 minutes. Just in case I'm here and I'm ready. Where we blow up the nether, that's so risky. Alright, Thirsty. Let's see, what have I got for Thirsty? Oops. I'm going to play the one that was the best one, the most interesting one. Would you jump for the beef or the chicken? If you jump for the beef, you get 1 parkour point. But if you jump for the chicken, I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched Parkour World or whatever. An excellent Minecraft meme. Don't expect too much. We'll see. I expect a good 1v1. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. So I'll get it out of here. No. All right, best of 3, Thirsty. You already you beat me. You beat me in game 1, so it's got to be a best of 3, Thirsty. Best of 3 for you. I drew combo every other game except for this one. Fast boat? The gimmick is fast boat? Alright, we might have drawn into combo eventually. We just have to spend all of our MP on nothing. Fast boat! That's terrifying. Nobody's ever thought of that. He's just showing off that he can draw the card that I want to draw. That's the card that I needed, not the one that you needed. Is he going to activate the boat speed? He didn't even activate the boat speed. He was waiting for me to play a card. He's too good. Classically trained. I didn't even get to Uro in time. Alright, Thirsty, you have to run it back. That was embarrassing. Okay, I built one that I thought was good. This is the one that's good. This is the one that will put up a match against the Thirstmeister himself. I didn't play for that season. I wish I did because it seems so iconic. It was like the season right before I started. Or it was the season I started, possibly. Could be better. It was a good hand, but it could have been better. I'm not going to make it a good stream. What? But that's not the point. The point is to have fun. You are missing the whole point of these. We made these formats to have fun and to just have a chill out time. Oops, I forgot he was 4 now. That's annoying. That buff really made a difference there. Alright, we can actually get to Akuma, potentially. I am the Jimmy in the darkness. What a badass phrase. I didn't expect such a badass quote. No, I forgot it pierces. I mean, I didn't really forget, but... Ah! Alright, Thirsty, you cooked. You cooked. The fast boat is a brilliant idea. GG Thirsty, the originator and the master of Harvey Dent format. Showing up to kick butt. GG Thirsty, thank you for playing. Alright, we're gonna do one, maybe two more. Probably just one. Whoever gets here gets it. I don't know if Jimmy Blevins wants to play or not. Otherwise, it's Owaito. We will see. It looks like it's Owaito. Alright, alright, alright. So what is my final deck for Harvey Dent format? I mean, I feel like my charge shot was the best one. That was the most interesting and fun one. Lock was kind of mid, not super interesting or fun. It didn't really get a chance to pop off, but it's just not very interesting. This deck went up against Thirsty, so it had more struggles, but it's also not built very well. Let's see. Let's just run it with the charge shot one. That's what I want to end on. End it with some charge shots. What's my phone at? 13%, oh my gosh. We've got to wind up. This will be the final match. Whoever wins this one is the master of Harvey Dent format, even if Thirsty would also probably give him a run for the monies. Next week will possibly be meme deck format, although I'll have to figure out how to make that more specific. Maybe boss monster format. Maybe one card from every single pack format. That might be the very last week. Is one single card from every pack is allowed. No more, no less. You get to skip on 4 packs total. Wow. But otherwise you have to play every pack. Oh my gosh. That was super nasty. And they got the Explored Estimate. That's amazing. Ooh. No! I should have known this was coming. Another one! No! My single man can do it. He's a good man. He's been meta so many times. If anybody can win, it's him. I'll give him +3 attack. So good. So bad. My combo brain can't even object permanence that they still had corrosion. I would have won if not for the thing they did earlier that I saw them do. I tells ya, I had it in the bag except for the thing that I knew about. That card's awesome. Oh, this looks different than the deck from before. This is not the Explore deck they were playing. Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams soon. Possibly. I have to get better at Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not very good at it. So there will be new games streamed, but I don't know if it's going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! We might play some casual Yu-Gi-Oh! It's very possible. It's very likely at some point. But we're also going to be playing like Capcom games, I think. Like somebody suggested doing all the Mega Man X's. Almost definitely that's going to be something. We'll see what else gets in there. This is the worst Rashid. Wasn't he the Explorer Rashid? He was the Oh, do you mean the 4 MP Rashid? The one that I run in my deck here? It's not over! Oh, man. That's the one card. I would love to see Battle Network. Yeah, somebody else said that. I will definitely... we will definitely play some Battle Network, I think. I think that either Mega Man, either Battle Network 2 or 3 we will definitely play. It might not be immediately, though. There might be a hiatus period while we adjust to the lack of TEPPEN. While I save up for a laptop. But there will, in fact, be a greater variety of streams in the future. The coolest devlet. It's a bison deck? I needed to time that better. Oh, they lived by 1. They gave up, I think, though. They were about to give up. Alright. I used all my interaction for that one. That's what we call good-ass TEPPEN. Some delightful back and forth in a cool format that required some fun deck building. Thank you, Thirsty Games, for creating this format, requesting it, and thank you to Iza, Oito King, Thirsty Games, and Oracle for coming out to play some 1v1s. I had a blast ending stream with some fun community-based content, hanging out with you guys, messing around with the game that we love so much. And thank you guys for your support in my time of great pain. It was a great stream. I'm looking forward to doing 2 more of these classic era TEPPEN streams. Like I said, TEPPEN streams are not ending. They might just become half as frequent, assuming the game stays up online. So I hope to see you all at the next 2. They're going to be a big deal, I feel like. They're going to be very important to me. But that's all I got for tonight. We streamed a little longer because we need a little more time with the game, honestly. We need more of these. So there might even... There's going to be a TEPPEN deck tech for Charge Shot as well. Let me know what you want to see next week. I don't know what to play next week yet. Might be red. Might be something. Just let me know what you want to see, and we will probably play it next week. Green X is going to be the final week. So, as always, thank you guys so much for coming out to hang.